Welcome, ladies and gentlemen,
Hate you.
to the I'm Kidding. Okay,
Alright.
now I gotta start over.
Alright.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the I'm Kidding But I'm Not podcast with your hosts, Enoch, aka Dirty E, and my co host, Ife, aka Big Daddy Cornbread, also known as Big Father Corn.
Oh no! Did you say Big Father Corn?
Father Corn.
Alright, guys, welcome back to the I'm Kidding But I'm Not podcast, episode 3, I think. Something like that. There's some other stuff going on. But welcome back. Thank you for everyone who listened to our last podcast. We're at... I don't know how
We're at
many-
about 50 views right now, but we
Yeah.
gotta get that up, guys. Come on, we gotta get more subscribers. We gotta get.
Clout.
That is the goal. Clout.
Yeah,
That is the goal.
Cloud's the ultimate goal. We don't care about anything.
And money.
Money, yeah.
No, yeah, money's the goal. I don't care about clout. Money's the goal.
Yes.
But you need clout to get. Anyway,
Today we're talking about money, kinda ish.
we're
more or
talking
less.
about. Okay, so basically, and shout out to Josh Anderson, who is giving us crisp audio.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
I like how I sound when that intro, right? You like
yeah,
that?
yeah, you
that?
like the you like Big Father, Big Father Corn.
Big
don't you?
Father Corn.
God, now I have. To, I'm definitely gonna have to use that again. But yeah, no, big. But yeah, we appreciate all the support. We appreciate everyone that tells us how they think we appreciate all the comments, the subscriptions, the likes, everything.
Yes. Thank you very
We
much.
want to thank you all, but we would also like to do better. You know,
Share
this-
with people that you think would enjoy it as well.
exactly. Yeah.
Don't be selfish.
But don't be so. Share the love.
That's the vibes.
So goodness, where do you get this stuff?
I don't know.
Like, do you make this up, or do you like?
No, it's just straight off the dome, brother.
This is not straight out the.
It is. Just like my bars.
Just like your bars. Goodness gracious, only bars you belong when is behind bars. I don't know. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I was gonna say jail,
Is that a
but
fact?
I was gonna say wow. No, it's not.
Why,
Why does it always have to? You, bro,
Why
you
is-
have brought up race at least 4 times since you got here. But anyway, you will have your time.
Why is it always gotta be about
I
color,
will.
bro? You're the sound guy. Silencio.
Yeah.
Por favor, senor.
Everyone, tell us who's looking forward to Josh being in our thingy,
Yeah.
our podcast. I
Josh
should
will
not
be
say
on an
thingy.
episode eventually.
Uh, also, let us know if you want to be a guest. Hit us up with any questions.
Yeah.
Also, add our podcast Snapchat, which is
We should get an Instagram.
I'll
do the Instagram. Whatever.
Dude, I'll do it. I don't care. I don't want to feel like you're doing everything. Anyway, add the I'm kidding but I'm not Snapchat, which the username is I'm kidding 2019, all lowercase,
Yes, sir.
all one word. So basically, let's jump right into our topic.
Yeah. We're talking about, is college a scam? As requested by one of our listeners. So,
BB47.
yeah, make sure to ask questions because we'll try to answer them. If they're
Yeah.
good topics, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we need more questions, guys. Like,
But yeah, they were listening to our first episode where we talked about college a little bit. We didn't get like too deep into it, but he asked if college was a scam, and I think
all right, quick
that's
answer.
a really like
Quick answer. Usually, yes.
yeah
But if you choose a good major, then no.
like a good degree. Yeah,
Yeah, if you pick a good degree to get, then no, it's not a scam. But if you choose, and I won't say any in particular, because we all know what they are. Even the people that are taking them know that they are. But if you like, honestly, if you're taking like a dumb major, then you're just wasting your time.
you're wasting your time in college, honestly.
Like
'Cause
colleges are just stealing your money
there's-
at that point.
Yeah, there's so many people out there that are so good at what they do, and like they never went to college. Like Quentin Tarantino, one of the greatest directors of our time, he didn't go to film school.
Oh, no.
Like, he's a director. He directed the one movie with the Jew bear. The guy with the, I remember the guy with the bat. He beat that guy's skull.
You just
The
described,
Nazis.
I was about to say you described like every Tom and Jerry, Looney Tune.
Well, I was trying not to say.
Yeah, he was trying not to say bastards, Josh.
But I mean, I guess it's out there now.
Yeah. Now they've heard.
Cut that.
Now they've heard the word.
Well,
it's too late.
well,
They
it's
heard.
Too late.
Like now, all we're talking about is. You know how many times I've said the word.
But yeah, that movie. But yeah, like.
There's gonna be a lot of bleeping.
But
Our boss listens to this.
I know.
Bro, we're going like too much into the. What were we talking about?
We're talking about why college is a scam.
Oh
A lot of the time,
yeah.
but not
College
all
is a
the time.
scam. I don't think all of them.
No, not all the time.
Okay, do you think it's mostly like most of the time it's a scam?
Okay, let's look at this analytically.
Let's look at this.
I don't know
let's
any
look
of
at the statistics.
but let's look up average.
By the way, I liked how you started with a British accent. I was actually going to continue that like throughout the.
Oh, we should do an episode where we only do like. a British
Everyone comment and tell us if you want us to have a British episode. It won't be good, so please say no.
Okay, so the average student debt is $24,000.
Which is pretty crazy.
That's a lot of money.
Quite a bit. More than I probably made in my life.
I feel like some people with college degrees don't even make that much money in a year.
Like ever. I know people that have college degrees that work the same job I do.
It's sad.
Very sad, actually. Quite morbid, mortifying.
I feel bad for them.
It's funny because the person we're talking about might be listening.
We love.
You're a cool person though. You're just not a rich person, you know.
You know, and that's
And
okay.
We won't say your major because, of course, not trying to throw shade to any majors, even though they deserve it. And
Like mostly just art stuff.
dang, we actually. Why are you saying that?
I mean,
Don't be mean.
well,
We have friends that are
Josh,
doing
you're
art
not.
stuff.
You're like. You're not at like UTSA or something or. Like Josh just gave me the look.
Okay, so now you're calling out Josh in the middle of this podcast.
Because he gave me a look, man. I had to address it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, no, but honestly though, like, dude, and this person listens to it, so I don't want to say it. Should I say it though?
What?
The person who has this major
Speak your
listens to
mind.
it.
No, don't say it.
Bro, okay, look.
Because I want to. I don't want to put bleeps this time.
I won't say his name, but he'll know I'm talking about him.
Just say it, whatever. I can cut it off. It's.
Yeah. You're right. So basically, like, okay, so I know someone, right? He's a cool dude, by the way, but his major is English. And what are you gonna do, dude? Like, I get it. You're gonna maybe write books or something. Like, I think that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't need a degree for that.
No, but I honestly think, like, in that case, okay, in that case, it's worth it.
Exactly.
But the way, because, okay, there's two ways that college is a scam, right? There's the way that
Too much.
yeah, it costs too much.
And it's not worth it.
And then there's the way that, like, you don't need to be in school to learn that.
Okay, you're right.
For art majors, for a lot of the time, I guess for, like, it depends on what you're doing in art. For, like, people who do, like music stuff, like, there's a lot of stuff you need to, like, learn for that. But like, if you're painting, like...
You can look it up on YouTube.
You really could, like, learn that...
For 1/100th.
And maybe I'm being
price.
ignorant because I don't paint. But, like, from what I think, like, I don't think you need to be in school to learn that.
Pretty sure.
And then for people who are, like, English majors, like our friend, like...
I didn't say it was my friend.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
The guy
I'm kidding, bro. We're the bestiest of friends.
The guy that we know, like... It's, like, that's a lot of money to learn how to, like, write. You know what I mean?
How to make...
Because we all have to pay... Because we all have to pay the same amount of money, but we're not...
That's not true.
What do you mean?
Engineering and business... The engineering and business college costs more.
I mean...
But ours is useful.
It's like what are you saying? I'm a business major.
I said, but ours is useful. I'm engineering.
Oh, I thought you were saying that engineering was useful and business wasn't. But
you are a business. You loser. Oh.
Oh my gosh!
Right, this is the last podcast. This is the last podcast we're doing together.
What was I
I
saying?
can't be seen with a business manager. Oh, dude, I don't know.
Oh no! But yeah, wait, I already said that.
No, we were talking about how the guy pays like almost the
Oh,
same
yeah.
amount of money as we do, just to
Yeah.
make his sentences longer.
Yeah, we're all paying about the same. Like, give or take a couple $1,000s, which I mean,
Oh, hundreds, not thousands. We don't have to pay. Like they're not paying 2,000. We're paying 10.
no, I mean
It's just a
like
couple
I mean
hundred.
like 6 and 8, 6,000 and 8,000. That's what I'm talking about. Not
Yeah,
like
but it's not that. There's not that
okay.
much of a difference.
a couple hundred.
Like you think we're paying thousands of dollars more than them?
Like 1 or 2 or 3 maybe.
Oh
but not-
my! What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't really know.
Well, this is why you're not in engineering.
I don't know. What is? I
All
haven't
I'm
done
saying is, when was the last time you took math?
and like understood.
You're like, second grade.
Might have been pre-K. I don't know.
Understood.
But like,
Shout out to Mr. Richley. You were honestly one of the best math teachers I ever had, but I still could not understand anything.
I do not remember calculus.
I loved you as a person though, because a lot of people don't like math because they had a bad experience with the teacher,
Oh yeah,
Miss Bird.
definitely bleeping that one. Huh?
Everyone's gonna know who I'm talking about. But like, he was like the opposite of like,
Yeah.
like he went against the crowd. He was good, like good at teaching. That's a stretch. He made it enjoyable. I'll never forget the dance sine, cosine, tangent my hands. You know, but I still wouldn't have passed if he didn't make that CQE.
Oh yeah.
Like, quite honestly, I failed half the assessment.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
That
turned
class
one
was
in,
so hard.
dude,
Not
I
even,
turned
man.
one in blank. He gave it back, and I just turned it in and left. He's like, dude, I'm sure you know something, and I was like, I'm sure I don't, but
Alright.
just gave it back.
Wait, I'm gonna finish what I was saying about college, and then we'll get back to that because I have something I want to say. But yeah, so we're paying about the same amount in tuition, but we're not all gonna make the same amount of money.
Okay.
So I feel like there should this. I don't know. I don't really know that much about like economics and how the money should get distributed and whatnot.
I do.
But I feel like there should be a system where some people whose average income is gonna be lower, they shouldn't have to pay as much for school.
Yeah, but then colleges won't make as much money. Why would they do that?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know that's never gonna happen, but I mean, that's if
Free college, Bernie Sanders.
yeah, vote for Bernie. No, just kidding. Don't vote for Bernie, please.
Bro, we can't be saying that. We're a podcast. We don't. we're a podcast with less than 200 views. No one
You know
cares what our political view is.
Vote for who you want to for,
Vote for the
as
Bible.
long as it's not Bernie Sanders.
Not Hillary. Let's not bring Paul. Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, no, but Mr. Rich's class, no, not gonna lie, for all the homework, and I know he knew we did this, but we all just went on this one website called Slater, which people don't know about. I'm so surprised.
Dude, I'm telling you, a lot of people. Okay, so for those who don't know about this, first of all, why don't you know about this? Actually, Mr. Velasquez is the reason I know about this.
Yeah, our teacher who didn't want us to use it
It's
is the reason we know
about it.
Because
Yeah.
he was like, don't use that. And we're
He's
like,
don't
"What's
use
that?"
Slater. And I was like, so I got curious, and I was looking it up during class. Like, I was like, what is Slater? And then it's like, search the book. And I just like, search the book. And then I noticed that he gave us homework from the book, so I looked up the book, and I was like, oh my goodness,
Slater
these are the answers!
has all the answers to like every question.
Don't get me wrong, some of them are just wrong.
Yeah, some of them are wrong.
Because they're done by,
Yeah, just some by students.
They're just done
and
by students.
people. Yeah.
But
But yeah, we just got all our answers from Slater.
Yeah.
So then we wouldn't learn anything, and we'd go to take the test, and
Quite honestly, half the people that passed cheated.
That is the truth.
Let's just be honest. The reason I failed over half of them is because I didn't cheat.
And it was really easy to cheat on a set.
Oh my, dude, there were 4 of us right next to each other.
We sat right next to each other.
Like, I sat next to people that I knew were cheating, and it was like, and he would like walk by, and I swear, there's no way he couldn't have seen this person cheating. Like, he walked past, I'm sure, and he was looking at someone else's test. And he just walked past. He looked, he lingered. I know he saw it. And he just walked away. Like, the math, he's like, you know what, math gods, you got this, you'll get him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was a cool dude, though. Like, I love this guy. I just wouldn't have passed your class without the CQE and a lot of grace.
Like, and you guys probably think like, oh, no, man, he just didn't notice. No.
Oh, my goodness.
This guy is so smart. Like, he's not even teaching math there anymore. He's teaching, like, physics or chemistry or something. Like, he's a genius.
Dude, one of the first days when he came to school, he told us a story about how he tutored his babysitter. Like his babysitter is twice his age.
There's no way he didn't know people were cheating.
Like, this guy's way too... Like, he's so smart that I'm sure that one of the, like, little shortcuts he showed us, that if he presented it to, like, someone high enough, they could give him, like, money for it. You know what I mean? Like, he's that kind of guy. Like, he's so smart that he doesn't even know. He just thinks it's common knowledge, so he doesn't bring it up. You know what I mean? But, no, he was a really cool guy. Bro, we could talk about teachers.
We could talk about teachers.
We could, but we would have to not talk about all the bad ones, because I don't want to talk bad about people.
Let's talk about college professors.
Ooh! That is a good topic.
Like, yeah.
That, I gotta give you props to that. That's a good topic.
No, but okay. My first thing on college professors...
The difference between college professors and, like, high school teachers?
Yeah.
Bro, it's so big.
Like, me, reality versus expectation. Like, I thought my expectations were, like, to get, like, the typical, like, movie, like, Hollywood college professor, where it's like, dang, I don't care about you at all, or whatever, and they're gonna be so mean.
Don't misunderstand, there are those people.
Yeah, there are, but, like, that's not how
most of them actually care if you pass or not.
Like, and you can, like, go in and, like, talk to them, and they don't just see you as a number. Not all of them.
Some of them don't.
Yeah.
Some of them kind of have to, because there's like over 300 of you, so they cannot get to.
But they tell you to come to their like office hours.
Yeah.
If you like need help with stuff, so like there are actually professors that care. Cool so people. that actually like threw me for a loop. I was really surprised.
Me too.
When I found out that, and then like the really small classes, if you get professors like that, they'll literally like help you with everything, like almost like high school, kind of.
Yeah, really, don't skip those classes. They will know you were gone.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, oh my goodness.
I had a class with 100 people, and the professor, and there's this one girl who'd been gone for like 2 weeks, and he was like, oh, how nice of you to join us again.
That's actually crazy. How...
I was like, how did he even know this?
Probably called her out by name, too. Name and her freaking UTSA ID.
No, but yeah, like honestly,
number 0127667.
If you sit in the same spot, the professor will probably notice.
No, that's true. That's true. Especially if she has something that like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying like she has a crazy hairdo, but like there are people in classes that just flat out stand out to me. There was this one guy in my class who had an afro, like not a full blown, but like half an afro, like. It was actually pretty, like, dude, I actually noticed when he was gone. And it was like 100 to 200 people. I would just scan the room, didn't see the afro. Oh, the guy's not here. I'm not looking for him. I just noticed. I was like, huh. That's weird. Also, I think one of those people in that class works at the HB I go to. So that's interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw her, and I don't know why. I actually wanted to say something, but I was like, I've never talked to her in class. Why would I talk to her now? And then, there's a good chance she doesn't know that I'm in the class. And it might not even be her, honestly. Pretty sure it is, though. We took history together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's it. I was gonna say that's how I met your.
Yeah, no, that's I know. Oh wow, yeah.
I was gonna say that's how I met your mother.
Don't talk about my mom like that.
Oh gosh. But I had a professor for Texas politics, and he was he wasn't mean. None of my friends liked him because I had friends who like took him in different classes, like not in my class, but they had him for like different like other courses, and honestly, he was just like one of those like old school. I would say teachers that I could compare him to, but I don't know that everyone who listens to this knows who they are. But I guess I'll just say their names anyway for the people who do know. But like Mr. Hembry and Mr. Agason, these are like old teachers, like old school teachers. You know what I mean?
Those are the kind of teachers that like. They were from those times where you could like hit students.
Yeah.
They have their own ruler and they're just like, do I risk it?
Yeah, but then like deep down inside, they actually like care about you.
Dude, yeah, yeah, they really do care.
But like, they don't show it.
Not at all. I thought both of them hated.
And I really liked him. I mean, no one.
Which
else.
one? Oh no, the professor.
Yeah, the professor.
Right.
I thought he was really cool, and he was just
You appreciated his.
When you first walked into this class, you thought it was gonna be like one of those typical like. Well, no, he is like that. I don't want like any like nonsense in my class or whatever.
No, but you can respect that.
Yeah, and he's like, he told I don't remember what the thing was, but like attendance was mandatory. Like all this stuff like was like that, but he was a cool guy. I liked him.
I like people that don't take crap from people. Quite honestly, the professors that don't take crap from people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if they call someone out in the middle of class, I like them. As long as it's not me.
Yeah, honestly, as long as it's not me.
Because
once they call me out, I'm like, oh.
This professor's a freaking. He's targeting me, bro. He's targeting me. Everyone did it. Bro. Everyone's done it at least once. For me, that's sleeping in class.
Oh my gosh, sleeping in class,
dude.
You think you won't do it until you do,
bro. But we had so for those who don't know, which is most of you, we both had a 7 a.m. English class last semester.
Dude, I slept in that class.
Oh my goodness,
that was one of the classes that I should not be sleeping. There was how many people are in those classes? 25?
Dude, yeah, there's less. Yeah, so it's at 7 a.m. and there's less than 20. There's less than 20 people in it because only so many people are dumb enough to take it at that time.
Dude, my professor was like a new age Mr. Atkinson and Mr. Hembry. He was like.
So he's like them, but he's spry.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
He's young. He's alert.
Yeah, and they're gosh, and it was English and stuff. So he's talking, dude.
Talking hyperboles,
bro. I just
all the stuff you forgot. From
when I felt, dude, I'm pretty sure he noticed. He didn't say anything though, thank God, because dude, he would have torn me apart if he said something. Oh gosh, and then I honestly barely passed that class. There's just so much. He was a nice guy. I think he liked me. Honestly, I didn't talk in that class at all though. But
that's probably what he liked.
My writing was decent. Actually, no, the people that would talk, the people that you think were his favorites, I had better grades than them, and I didn't even know. I thought they had way better grades than I did. Honestly, if I did all the work and showed up, well, okay, there are only a couple things that I didn't do, and that was just because I forgot. But if I showed up on time, it was really attendance that got me. Hey, make sure y'all go to your classes.
Oh my goodness!
Unless they don't
honestly,
take attendance.
Though, yeah. No, bro, don't be like that. Go to your classes, study. Do not procrastinate. We can talk more about that later. Or now. Now?
Procrastination?
Bro, procrastination literally ruined my first year. And all of my high school. But in high school it didn't matter. So, but listen. Oh, but for those of you in high school, still try.
Still try. I don't think.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, honestly, because once you're into the school, I mean, once you're into college, all
right, guys, who wants to hear? All right, I'm gonna tell you guys the biggest conspiracy theory ever in high school, and that is the distinguished diploma.
Oh my gosh!
It is so useless,
bro. When I was a freshman, I was like, oh dang, I'm gonna get that, and I did all the classes. I got all the requirements for it.
And at the end, I found out it was so. I didn't even like get the paper to like fill out to apply for it because I was like,
dude, the funny thing
that's
was,
a waste of my time.
I was still trying to find out because I still had to do like a like Christian like thing. Like I had to do like a volunteer kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was like I was still trying to find out how to do it, and I had already gotten accepted by UTSA. So I was like, wait a minute. Because, you know, they always say the same things. Oh, colleges will see this and they'll be like, oh, but they literally,
like, you should already be accepted into college by the time you get the
before you finish the program, you're already accepted. So it's like, wait, I took another year of Spanish. I did all this. I went, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did all of this for nothing.
This should be stuff that I should have thought about when they were telling us, because you don't get it. You don't get it until you actually like graduate, I guess.
Yeah, and you've already graduated. You already took all the classes.
And you should already have your acceptance into the school that you want to go to.
Honestly, before you graduate.
Probably like even before Christmas break of your senior year.
Okay, well let's not. I got mine like spring break. Or whatever.
But like dang.
No, you know what else? You want to know the second biggest conspiracy theory? AP classes.
Oh gosh.
I'm not talking
that
about
one's
like
a little wishy-washy, but I think they're useless. Honestly.
Listen, if there's an AP and DC class,
oh yeah,
no, it's not even a like subject we need to talk about.
Definitely,
it's literally take DC.
Take the DC.
If you take AP, you are either a masochist or you're just not using your head.
Because we took AP classes. They were DC for us.
Oh yeah.
But we had to take the AP version because there was that one person who wanted to take the AP class.
I want to call that person out.
And you can't
because I'm pretty sure that person doesn't even and the people that were in that class, y'all know who that was. But anyway, I've let it go. I've forgiven said person. Because Jesus has forgiven me.
And it was like the first week, and I remember he was like, "Yeah, so we're gonna have to do the whole book, or whatever." He's like, "We're gonna have to do all the AP stuff." And we're all like, "What? Why?
We're this like, is DC. Wait a minute,
he was like, "No, this is not. This is AP and DC." I was like, "What? What do you mean?"
and then he was like, "Oh yeah, so one person in here is doing AP." We all knew. We literally every single person knew exactly who it was. And we were just like, okay. And then he's like, so yeah, now we have to do the AP. And then we were just like...
It's like, why?
Okay, my only question, is it harder? Of course, the answer is, yeah.
Because the AP test, like, okay, for DC is just a regular class. But you have to pay, and then you get college credit.
Dude, just pass. Literally, just pass. AP, I know so many people that didn't get AP credit because at the end you have to take a test, and if you get lower than a 3.
Well, it depends on the school.
Yeah. Depending on the school, it won't even accept that. So you literally wasted a year in whatever subject that was.
I'd rather pay the. I mean, it's like a little more.
It was like $200.
AP's $90, DC's $200. I'd rather pay the $200 and know that I'm gonna get the credit, then take the AP test, then take the AP class, have to study all this extra stuff, and then with like not even know that I'm gonna pass the AP test.
I'm telling you though, honestly, like,
'cause that's so much stress over $110.
Bro, oh man, because if I had taken AP, like if all the DC classes I had taken AP, I would like probably still be a freshman and like I would not have any credits. Like,
yeah, I definitely would have failed this AP test.
There's no way.
There's no question.
No way. Absolutely no way.
Especially that chemistry one. No, the calculus one.
Bro, no, everyone.
Yeah, all of them.
Like,
well, maybe the English one. Maybe. Probably not.
Still not.
Probably not.
Bro, we were just talking about how you failed like college English, and it's like.
Okay, that was because of attendance, though.
It's still one of the easiest classes.
But it was 3. It was 3 points for every time you missed a class. And I missed a class. No,
trust me, I know. I remember. Like, I remember me and Adrian we would come out of our class, and
Like, oh,
usually,
Enoch's.
and like, oh, Enoch's not here. Well, guess he didn't go to class again.
Yeah.
I remember one time he asked me where you were. I was like, dude, come on now. He didn't go to class. It's that simple.
Oh gosh, out here exposing myself. I'm smart though. I'm smart. Actually, like, procrastination in high school for me was never really like. It never really hurt me.
Atkinson, it hurt me.
Well,
it hurt me because I would turn in crappy stuff because I wasted too much time.
For me, I guess I don't know. I guess I was in Atkinson for longer than you were, so I guess I just got in the rhythm better. So like it's it stressed me out still like a lot. Like I wish I didn't do it, but it never really like hurt me like to the point that I was like, oh shoot, like
hurt me spiritually.
Yeah.
Mentally.
Hurt my mental health.
Oh yeah.
I remember the first. Oh my gosh, the first assignment that I had. Yeah, it was the first DBQ that I had. Dude, that thing. I ended up doing 17 pages in one night. I think. It was okay. So it was Sunday that I was like, dang, I haven't started this thing at all. So all I did like that because I was doing. I was like not working at my church, but I was volunteering at my church. So like the whole time that I was there volunteering, I just pulled up my DBQ, and every time that I had like spare time, I just and the DBQ is a document based question thing.
I don't know what it stands for.
That's what it's called. That's what it stands for, but that doesn't make sense.
No, it stands for death by questions.
You know what? That actually might be what it stands for. Death by questions. Anyway, so yeah. I do that, and I'd like write it. I'd write it in pencil, so I didn't have to like, just get home and not know any of it. But some of those answers were hard to find, and that thing ended up being like 17 pages.
Dude, I'm telling you though.
That I did for my first assignment for this guy.
Some of those questions were nowhere to be found. Like yeah. I swear, I read that. Yeah, I had to. I had to Google because I saw like where it would be. You know what I mean? Where they were
like where it should be.
But it never answered the question.
Wait, Mr. Atkinson's class was pretty hard, but
Mr. Atkinson said that I was gonna become a hobo.
But yeah, so thanks. We're just gonna end the episode there. It's your boy Dirty E, and Big Father Cord signing off.
You actually just switched your accent halfway through for the Big Daddy, Big Father.
Oh, was it? Did I say Big Father?
You make me sound like a priest.
Big Father Cord.
That sounds like a. You're literally even making the praying. You're actually putting your hands together like you're praying.
Big Father.
No, yeah, but thank you all. Yeah, that's just cut it.